The current climate in the United States is one of extreme tension, with crises ranging from Iran to Minneapolis. Senator Chris Van Hollen has publicly denounced the Department of Homeland Security and ICE for abuses of power and a lack of commitment to the truth, specifically citing figures such as Stephen Miller, J.D. Vance, and Donald Trump. Within this context, there is a critical analysis regarding the 2028 election cycle, where Governor Gavin Newsom is being viewed with skepticism due to his opposition to taxing billionaires, suggesting that the electorate is seeking leaders with greater moral clarity and fewer corporate compromises. This political instability extends to the business sector, where although many Trump voters justify their support based on perceived business efficiency, current tariff policies and global destabilization are actively harming the economy. A critical example of this is the World Cup, as the State Department has paused immigrant visas for 15 of the 42 qualified teams, a move that indicates a prioritization of racial exclusion policies at the expense of the event's economic success. At the same time, the role of oligarchs and technology becomes increasingly prominent. Elon Musk is harshly criticized as a corporate welfare queen, having built his empire on over $38 billion in government subsidies, while publicly claiming to be oppressed by the poorest members of society. Furthermore, tech giants such as Meta, Microsoft, and Google stand accused of coordinating with the European far right to dismantle digital laws designed to protect citizens, with J.D. Vance acting as a direct representative for these technological interests. The most significant current geopolitical provocation, however, involves Greenland. Donald Trump has expressed interest in the island under the guise of defending it against Russia, while simultaneously discussing joint Arctic energy projects with Vladimir Putin. This stance is viewed as a deliberate attempt to weaken NATO, leading to an unprecedented move where U.S. allies, specifically the Netherlands, Canada, France, and Germany, are deploying troops to Greenland to defend the territory from potential aggression by the United States itself. These autocratic alliances are further highlighted by the friendship between Elon Musk and Putin, alongside Musk's efforts to finance the Republican Party to take the country back, despite the party already controlling the presidency, the House, the Senate, and the Supreme Court. Ultimately, the goal of these oligarchs appears to be replacing cooperation between democracies with a competition among autocrats, effectively dismantling the regulated capitalism that provides social security in Europe. In response to this shifting global order, it is essential to reaffirm support for protesters in Iran and victims of violence in Minneapolis, defending secular democracy and universal human rights as the only viable path to human happiness in a world increasingly dominated by dissatisfied technocrats.